been 2 weeks since voters said no to the Opportunity School District Amendment. Now the success of our schools is in the hands of the local leaders, and it's time to hold them accountable. I sat down with Richmond County School Board member Jack Paget Jr. to hammer out some of the toughest issues facing the school system and what they can do to help these students succeed. How are you feeling about the fact that it failed?
Well, very good, because I worked extensively to get it to fail.
That means now it's up to local leaders like Jack Paget to make sure our schools start to succeed.
I think motivation is the biggest issue that we've got going.
Motivation for students who may not have the same support at home, and motivation for teachers who don't get the same incentive pay as the county next door. The problems are easy to spot. It's the solutions that take some work. So aside from socioeconomic problems, because we know those are there and those are hard to fix, assuming those problems aren't going to improve anytime within the next year or so, what can the board and the superintendent continue to do to push these schools forward?
Only thing we can do is make sure the staff that's in place in these failing schools is the best staff that we can put in there, and to offer incentives and offer after-school programs that will give us more time to work with the students.
Programs like the partnerships with Textron and EasyGo that give students another route besides academics. Just last week, they signed a new agreement with the city's wastewater treatment plant for a work-study program there.
If they can do work with their hands and put things together and all, and it keeps them from dropping out, that's a win, win, win.
If they're a hit, Paget would like to see them expand. In the meantime, he said Superintendent Angela Pringle wants to map out the struggling schools and find out exactly how far below 60 they are.
And what I find is a lot of the schools in the lower or mid-50s, but a little bit of work, which they're doing now, they can move on up to 60.
Now, just since the pressure of OSD, 2 schools have already moved off of that list, and Paget says that shows improvement. We'll show you more on that sewer system work program at 11. But as for staffing, he says they are always evaluating, but the superintendent is staying. The board voted to extend Dr. Pringle's contract for 2 years.